What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. Cast your problems aside because God will provide. Everything you need is already on the way. Let's talk about it. When you're going through life, when you're going through the trials and tribulations that you feel are so heavy and so real, and you feel everything that's happening to you is against you, and it feels like, how are you going to get through this? God will provide. When it feels like people are attacking you and it feels like there's nothing there for you, and it feels like there's no hope, and it feels like you don't have a helping hand, God will provide. All right? When your back is against the wall and you feel like you lost it all, God will provide. All right? God will provide. God will always be there for you when you need a helping hand. And when you need God most, that's when God's there for you the most. All you have to do is be able to see your situation turning out the best way it possibly can for you. When things are going bad, when things are going wrong, when you know that God will provide, God will provide, okay? Things could be going bad, things could be going wrong, everything could not be going right. And you could be thinking that. And when you're thinking that things won't go right, if you continue to think that, that's what you're going to continue to get. But the moment you change your mind, right? The moment you decide to think something different, the moment you choose to believe that God will help you take care of your situation, you will get help. Your situation will be taken care of. There will be someone, something, some way for you to be able to get what you need, for you to be able to have what you need, for you to be able to get where you need to go. All right, God will provide. And a lot of people who believe in God don't believe in miracles. And it's like, you believe in God, but you think you have to do everything yourself. A lot of people believe in God, but they think that they have to do everything themselves. That's why a lot of people only get so far, or a lot of people end up with issues that they don't have an answer to, or that they can't solve, but they're praying and they're praying and they're praying and they're praying. You have to believe that God provides. You have to actually believe that God can solve the problem. You can't pray to God without believing that he can solve the problem. Because if you try to pray to God without believing that your problem is solved, or that believing that your problem can be solved, there's no point. And that's the whole point in understanding and believing and focusing on God will provide. Because when you focus on that, God will provide. He'll make a way for you. There's been plenty of times where I was in a time of need and I focused on God will provide. God made a way out of no way. God will make a way out of no way for those who are aware of that, for those who will believe. Because according to your belief, so be it unto you. If you believe that you're not going to get anything until you do something, then you're not going to have anything until until you figure out what you need to do, or how you need to get it, or how you're going to get it. A lot of times people forget that God is there. They'll pray and they'll talk about God, but they don't know how to access God the right way. You have to believe in things that are not seen. Or you have to be able to have faith. That's faith, being able to believe in something that you can't see. You have to know and be able to trust God. And that's all it is. You have to be able to know that God is real, and you have to be able to trust that he's going to be able to provide a way for you and create a way for you and make a way for you. You have to do your effort, and you have to do your part as well. But as long as you're doing your part and you're doing your effort, when it's times where it seems like it's other things at hand, or it seems like there's something in the way, that's when God will provide. That's when God comes into play, because he's always there. He's always watching. People may try to cut us off from certain things. God is always watching. God will always make sure that our well never runs dry. God will always make sure that there's a way for us to always have whatever we need. God will always make a way for that. Whatever the enemy will try to stop, whatever the enemy will try to corrupt for us, whatever the enemy will try to ruin for us, whatever the enemy will try to attach negativity to, whatever the enemy will try to take peace away from, God will provide. God will provide a way for you to maintain your peace. God will provide a way for you to maintain the your abundance, maintain your prosperity, maintain your supply, because people see that you're prospering. People see that you're always with, you never lack. And one thing that they want to do, because they see that you don't lack, they see that you're doing good, they want to see if they can be a factor in that. They want to see if they can cause you to go down, to they want to see if they can cause you to fall off. Oh man, look what we did to him. Oh, look what we did to her. She looks like crap. Look what we did to her. Look what we did to him. People want to see you in your worst state that you could possibly be in. So when people try to see you fail, and when people try to cut you off from things, and when people try to make it harder for you to do things, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put you in a position to where it's so hard for you that you fail, or to where you give up, or to where things don't work out for you. But they don't understand that we're children of the King. We're children of the Most High, and God is always there for us, and God will always provide, no matter who tries to stop this, no matter who tries to stop that, no matter who doesn't want to see you look good, no matter who doesn't want to see you be able to function how you want to function, to be happy, to be successful. No matter who doesn't want to see you successful. If you already made that covenant with God, guess what? You're going to be successful. If you already made the covenant with God to be happy, guess what? You're going to be happy. If you already made the covenant with God to be prosperous, successful, and rich and wealthy, no matter who tries to stop you from getting ahead in life, no matter who tries to make it more difficult for you, no matter who doesn't want to see you get there, you're already going to have those things, because nobody can take from you what God gave to you. And that's why God will provide. God is always there to provide sustenance, okay? He will always be there to provide sustenance. It says that in the Bible. And when you believe, and when you hold on to that, and when you know that as a fact, and that is something to be true, then you'll always have. You will never be without, because you're focused on abundance. You know that God is always there for you. God is always there to provide. There's always a piece of the pie there for you. All right, when everybody else has a slice and nobody else is trying to share, nobody else wants to make sure you got something, nobody else wants to take care of you like you've taken care of other people, like you've been there for everybody else, nobody wants to be there for you. They just want to be snacking and munching and having everything, and on top of it, putting it in your face. And you're a good person, and you've been good to them, and you always was fair and stuff like that. Guess what? God didn't forget about you. God just wants to show you how other people are, and he wants to show you why you should continue to trust, and only trust him, and only believe in him. Because only when you trust in him, and only when you believe in him, will your prayers be answered. Will you never lack? Will you never be without? Will you always have? Only when you trust and believe in God only. When you trust and believe in God fully. When you know that God's got your back. When you know that God's going to help you get it. When you know that God's going to get you through it. All right. When you know these things, and you believe in these things, and you don't waver from these things, and you focus on these things only, and you don't get anything, you don't let anything get in between you and thinking that way. You don't let the depression get in between you thinking that God will provide. You don't let the space and time get in between you thinking that God will provide. It doesn't matter how many days. It doesn't matter that it didn't come yet. It doesn't matter that it's not here yet. All right. It doesn't matter that you had a few days without it, and you thought you were going to get it, and it hasn't came yet. It's all good. It's okay. God is testing your faith. Keep your faith. Okay. Keep your mind focused on good. It's all a test, because whatever you need, everything that you're supposed to have in your life to help you, to make sure that you're able to get through your day, to be able to make sure that you have enough, to be able to make sure that you're able to have a good day, and to be able to prosper, and to be able to be wealthy, and to be able to function as a person is supposed to be able to function, and have peace, and have a normal life throughout your day. God's going to be able to make sure that you're going to be able to do that. All right, no matter how uh no matter how bad it looks, no matter how bad it seems, God is going to be able to provide for you so that you can have what you need and so that you won't be without. And that's all that matters. As long as you're not without and whatever you need was provided to you. And the fact that you believed in God and the fact that you believed that a way would be provided no matter what people said, no matter what negativity people tried to throw at you, no matter how bad people tried to make you feel for believing in your gift, for believing in your talents, for believing in God. Oh, you believe in that? People don't believe in God providing miracles because it's something that they can't see. And that's a sad that's their own fault. The fact that you don't believe in miracles, you don't believe in good, you don't believe in God. A lot of people really don't believe in God because if you don't believe in the fact that God can provide and God can help and God can assist and God can make miracles happen in your life, then what do you really believe in? Those are the people that believe in the false God. That's what you have to be aware of. Those are the people that believe in the false God. The false God is the God that they don't believe that can do anything for them. All right, God loves to do things for us. God loves to help us, especially when we're trying, especially when we're working towards creating something for ourselves, especially when we're not giving up. God's right there to lend a helping hand and to make sure that we have everything that we need. And anybody trying to deter you from that, anybody trying to scare you away from that, anybody that doesn't want you to believe in that, that's the devil, y'all. Because what do they really have to give besides fear and trying to scare you into not believing in God? So believe in God, believe in good, know that your blessings are on the way, know that God knows what you need, know that God will provide, know that whatever it is that you desire, He'll already have it ready for you because it's already there waiting for you. It's already on the way. All you have to do is believe in it, know that it's going to come to you, know that you're going to receive it, and prepare for it ahead of time. Prepare for those blessings ahead of time, and they will reach your hands and they will come to you, and you'll be able to look at it, you'll be able to see it, feel it, touch it, taste it. You'll have it and you'll be like, wow, this is something I was thinking of. This is something that I set in place ahead of time. This is something that I talked to God about. This is something that I prayed about. And now it's finally here. I'm finally able to create this and make this happen. And I'm finally able to receive this blessing. And it's all because you believed in it. It's all because you never let it go. It's all because you didn't believe in the negativity that other people had for you. When people come to you with negativity, they see that you're a positive person. They see that you believe. They don't really know how to get there or what all that is about. So what they'll try to do is tell you to forget it. To forget all that belief. Forget all that good stuff. Forget all that God stuff. You got to believe in the type of God that I'm telling you to believe in. The type of God that I really don't know how to access or work. I just know how to tell you about it, and that's it. So you want to believe in a God that works. You want to believe in a God and that will provide. You want to believe in a God that takes action for his children and for the people that worship him and believe in him. All right. So take heed to this video. God will provide. Don't you worry. Don't you do anything negative. Don't you stress. Okay. Don't you fret. Don't you be vexed about anything that you need or anything that is supposed to happen for you in your life. It's already there. All you got to do is keep your faith and keep focusing on good, keep focusing on great things, and keep focusing on God making it happen, because that's what's going to be able to allow you to receive it in real time, because God is real. And that's all you have to focus on, is that God is real. Once you know that God is real, any doubt, any mindset that or try to make you not believe your miracle is going to happen will fade away, because once you know that God is real, your miracle has to happen, because it can't not happen, because God is the one that's going to make it happen. All right. So I'm telling you, what you need, anything that you asked for, whatever you prayed for, is on the way. All right. Get ready for it, prepare for it, and be grateful for it and be thankful for it, because it's going to come to you. I want to thank you for watching this video. I appreciate everybody hitting that like button, hitting that share button, showing some love in the comments. All right, I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another DruTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Remember, God's real, y'all. Anything that you need, don't stress or worry about it, because God will provide, and it's already yours, and it's on the way. I'll see everybody in the next video. DruTube out.